We are seeing continuous selling pressure in both the markets. Stalkers, welcome back. In this video, let's analyze market index and stocks from both the markets. But before that, if you are new here, subscribe for regular updates on Dubai and Abu Dhabi stock market. Also, do not forget to on the notifications so that you do not miss out on any of my videos. And yes, after watching this video, if you think it was helpful, then please do not forget to support me, hit the like button. Let's start with Dubai Financial Market Index, and I will go up to the weekly chart. Here we can clearly see a bearish setup, that is, market is now turning negative. If you are watching my analysis regularly, in my last update I had mentioned market is now going sideways and it's at very important support area, that is 3970. Clearly we can see that support is broken. Last candle close is at 3951. So on the weekly chart we can see selling pressure coming in. Now let's also go down to daily and see how the market is performing. We can see 7 red candles back to back and it's now approaching next support area, that is around 3930. So once again, important support area is broken. Now it's approaching next support area. I think market should take a bounce from this zone, but still nothing bullish about it. Maybe it can go sideways and then go lower, or there are good chances it can spend some time and then maybe we can see a momentum to the upside. Again, now the same support area, that is 3970. Market this on your chart and let me do this right away. If market wants to go up from here, this area will now act as a resistance. If it decides to go up, it will face some resistance in this area and then we will potentially see a breakout. On the negative side, if it wants to come down, then as I mentioned, this area is support. If this is taken out as well, then 3900 is next area of support. Hopefully we don't see this and we see market gaining momentum. Let's also check out ADX index. This is the weekly chart of Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange, or ADX market index. We can clearly see it has also broken important area of support, that is 9520, and this is looking more negative. As we can see, it has closed right at the area of support, that is 9400. Hopefully we should see some recovery coming in. On the weekly chart now, ADX index is looking negative. Let's hope for some recovery coming in. And this is now the daily chart of ADX index. We can see 5 red candles back to back. And in Friday's session, this is the biggest candle out of this 6 candles. Next area of support is right here, as you know, that is 9350. If this area does not hold, then we can even see this level coming very soon. Overall, both the markets are a bit negative, but the best part is this selling pressure, I personally think, is because of the IPOs. Liquidity is coming out of the market so that they can subscribe the IPOs, and very soon I think liquidity will be back in the market. So these were the 2 market indexes. Let's check out some stocks. Heavy weighted stock, that is EMIRATESNBD Bank, is also under pressure. Buying have started from 16.00 and from here we continuously saw buying pressure. It hit the resistance of 18.00 and from here we are seeing it's correcting itself. This is still not negative. Anytime it can make a move to the upside, but for that you will have to wait. We don't know how deeper will be the correction. Support is at 17.50, which is already broken out. Last closing is at 17.45. So if you are planning to buy this one, wait for a candle close above 18.00. That is a resistance area. This is strong resistance for now. So once we see this area is taken out, we can expect another big move. Next area of strong resistance is at 18.75. Dubai Islamic Bank is looking interesting. It's been trading within this chart pattern for so many days, and this is the place where we saw a breakout, in fact a fake breakout. It came back within this chart pattern again, and in Friday's session this candle close is looking very interesting. It's above 5.59. Tomorrow if it opens flat or with a gap up, there are good chances it can slowly and steadily go up. Next area of resistance is at 5.75. And then DIC, that is Dubai Investment, nothing interesting for now. As I mentioned in my previous video, there are good chances it can drop back till about 2.20. That is support. For now we can see a small bounce, but nothing bullish about this one. It can get rejected from here. It can make a new low. So for now DIC is in a no trading zone. ANSARI is trading at all-time low. Now the price is at 1.07. Very thin volumes, low trades in this stock. Strong resistance area is at 1.16. After the dividends, price got adjusted. Last closing before the dividends was at 1.16 and it opened at 1.11 after the dividends. Now it's just going down. We are not seeing any signs of recovery in this stock, so better to avoid this one. Market's favorite EMAAR Properties is also under selling pressure. After touching 7.60, we are seeing continuous selling pressure. I had mentioned to my YouTube members this area is good for profit booking because there are chances of correction, or it can even go higher from here. But why to take chance? Let's book the profits. We are seeing selling pressure as of now. Next area of support is at 7.30 in case if it wants to come down. If this does not hold, then it can even come down till about 7.20. And then DEWA, it tried hard to break this resistance of 2.55. We never saw a candle close above this zone, clearly indicating resistance is still intact. In fact, I was waiting for a candle close so I can buy this one. Unfortunately, we are not seeing any bullish candle that can take out this resistance. And now in Friday's session, we saw some selling pressure coming in. It broke the range of 2.52 and we are seeing a candle close below this zone, clearly indicating selling pressure has started. There are good chances slowly and steadily it can come down to visit the next support area of 2.46. Any buying should be only considered when we see a candle close above 2.55. I have been regularly updating about SALIK. I hope you have seen my previous videos. Just in case if you have missed it, I will provide an iCard right at the top. Do watch it. I had mentioned clearly this area is resistance. Market will not be able to break this one. This is seller's territory and we are seeing exactly the same scenario. For now, this is in bear's territory. Next area of support is at 3.00. If SALIK wants to show us some strength, then it has to show us some buying power right into the support zone. And from here slowly and steadily we can expect it to retest the same resistance area that is around 3.22 to 3.25 area. So in other words, this will become a range. This is support and this is resistance area. Price is just trading within this range. So yes, even this can be a good buy. If you are planning to buy at the support, then you may expect it to go higher. Book your profits on the way. Major area of resistance is right here. Empower, nothing interesting. If you are watching my analysis regularly, I have been mentioning it's just forming this round shape. And now it's at an important support zone between 1.55 to 1.60. If you see any buying pressure coming in, do not get trapped. We are seeing selling pressure from 1.85 area. There are chances it can recover a bit and then go down lower. So wait for a proper bullish price action for a breakout and then take any position. TECOM is also going sideways, nothing interesting. We are just seeing small candles and it's just stuck within this range. In fact, we are seeing a breakdown of this range. Last closing is at 2.55. Good support was at 2.60. It was trading within this chart pattern for so many days. And now we can see a breakdown. This is the breakdown. This candle is giving us a signal that it can even come down till about 2.45 to 2.40. UNIONCOOP made a false breakout. We can see this green candle showing us strength. Previously we saw it was just trading within this range for so many weeks and finally it made this green candle giving us a good buying opportunity. Very next day it opened with a gap down, clearly indicating this is not the right time to buy, because in a bullish scenario when candle closes with good strength, with good volumes, we do not want to see next day it opening with a gap down. This is a clear indication of weakness, so we avoid this one. And then we are just seeing sideways. But the best part is it's just hovering near the resistance that is at 2.40 to 2.43 area. Again, if we see a breakout, do not buy it directly. Wait for next day's opening. If it opens flat or with a small gap up, then we can expect it to go higher, because it can repeat similar scenario. We can see a solid green candle like this, and then next day it opens with a gap down. It will be a trap. Dubai Taxi Company, we are seeing selling pressure coming in, but at the same time it's recovering very nicely. Last closing is at 2.20. Any buying should be considered above 2.23. We do not have much of data, so let's go down to 30 minutes chart and we can see some rejection coming in this zone that is around 2.23, and slowly it's trying to climb up. Best part is it's going sideways. If it makes a breakout to the upside, this is good for a buy. In case if it breaks to the downside, as I mentioned in my previous video, next area is 2.15 and then it can even go down till about 2.10. TAALEEM, nothing interesting. We are just seeing volatility, meaning it's just going zigzag or it's just going sideways. Last candle is very bullish, but again in this stock there are very good chances. One day it makes a green candle, second day it opens with a gap down, and then third day again it goes up. So this is a very volatile stock. We cannot trust the moves. It's not very reliable. As you can see from this zone, it's just going sideways with volatility. If you are someone who wants to invest for a long term, then study this stock, check out the fundamentals and then invest for a long term. DEYAAR is still safe, but now bulls have to show their power because it's just trading near this trend line that was respected. As we can see earlier, good bounces were coming in. For the last 2 days, we can see selling pressure coming in. But in Friday's session, we saw some buyers getting activated. It has to jump above this trend line and break this resistance. For fresh entries, you will have to wait for a candle close above 0.680. Overall, DEYAAR is still bullish and there are good chances it will break this resistance and go higher. If you are planning to enter at current level, your stop loss should be very small because in case if it breaks to the downside, you can come out with minimal losses. And on the positive side, if it goes up, then you are in a very good position, you are in a good trade. Union Properties, nothing interesting. It broke this important support area that I have been mentioning again and again. 0.30 is support and it was trading above this zone for so many weeks. Finally, we saw a breakdown of this chart pattern last week. For now, we are seeing it took a bounce at 0.290. Now there are good chances even if it wants to climb up from current level, then this area will be resistance. Any buying should be only planned above 0.320 because most likely what happens after a strong selling pressure, market tries to correct itself, it goes sideways and then boom to the downside. If you want an example, this is what happened previously. Let me show you right here. We saw strong selling pressure coming in, it went sideways and then now it's making a new low. So you cannot trust any move to the upside for now. Let it go up, break the resistance to show us confirmation that now it's trending up or trend has reversed from down to the upside. Air Arabia is very slow, but it has come back at the support that is at 2.65 area and we can see some recovery coming in. It traded till about 2.60 in last trading session, but it has bounced back from this zone. This can be a good buying opportunity. Plan your entries about 2.68. Next area of resistance is around 2.77. If it goes up from here, you can make money. And in case if it goes down, your stop loss should be right below the low of these candles that is at 2.59. So your risk reward ratio will be in check. Gulf Financial House, I am on the daily chart. As I mentioned, GFH is now looking weaker. It has broken this trend line right here. Market gives us very good signals. All we have to do is read the chart, understand what buyers and sellers are trying to do, who is controlling the price, where is the buying opportunity, or where you can sell and come out with small losses. For now, we can see this trend line is broken. It went sideways and boomed to the downside. So this again should be in your no trading zone, but mind you, stock this one. If it comes at this level that is around 0.88, then you can expect a move to the upside. This is the area of resistance that is 0.927 to 0.930 area. DFM is slow, but overall it's still positive. We can see it was following this trend line and now we can see a breakdown, but strong area of support is right here that is 1.38 to 1.40 area. We should see some buying coming in very soon, or it can even go sideways from here. If this is broken, then next area of support is around 1.34 to 1.36 area. Gulf Navigation, for now nothing interesting, it's just going sideways. We can see some volatility coming in. Last week we saw a good solid green candle indicating some buying pressure. Unfortunately, it could not survive and we are seeing selling pressure again. But the best part is we can see a good bounce right from 7.00. If you're planning for fresh entries, let it close above 7.11 and then you can plan your entries. Next area of resistance is 7.30, 7.40 respectively. EMIRATE development is also going with the market. Buying pressure started from around 5.50 and from here it just went sideways. I was expecting a breakout to the upside like EMAAR Properties, but unfortunately we saw break to the downside in this stock. In Friday's session we can see a inside candle. Any buying for now should be planned above 6.70 and majority of your quantity should be entered when we see a break and close above 6.93 area. The next area of resistance is around 7.30 and 7.60 respectively. AJMAN Bank is still at the support area I had mentioned in my last video, 2.00 to 2.05. This is a good indication after this strong drop to the downside, market does not recover like this. This is called a V-shaped recovery, but that does not happen very often in the market. It's very rare. When market is under selling pressure, either it goes sideways and then makes a breakout to show strength or to change its direction from downtrend to uptrend. We cannot expect selling coming in and then immediately buying starts. No, that hardly happens in the market. For now, what we are seeing is bullish price action, at least for now. We can see selling coming in and now it's just going sideways. It's establishing support. From here, any breakout would confirm that now trend is changing or reversal is in place. So let's wait for a candle close above 2.10. This will be our first signal. Second signal when we see a candle close above 2.15 to confirm trend has started. But for that to happen, it should just go sideways. It should not close below 2.00 as this is a strong support. So these were the stocks from Dubai financial market. Watch out my next video for Abu Dhabi stocks. Do not forget to hit the like button if this video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Keep stocking.